Hey guys, welcome back. Just want to make this quick video about my TB-05. Finally have it running good. I just came back from outside and I feel like I finally finished, well, maybe nearly finished tuning it. I'll probably find something else to tune later, but really happy with this TB-05 now. This is a counter steer TB-05 1.77 using Eagle Racing counter steer gear at the back. Right. Now, I had difficulty tuning this car. I'm not sure why, ever since I put the counter steer gear on. It was quite difficult to tune, but after I made a lot of changes, so I'll show you a few of my secrets, which I think was a breakthrough. First thing first is these Rev D springs. Because this is TB-05R and it has the super short big bore damper that comes with it, and finding a springs for it was quite hard, and this Rev D drift spring is actually really good. It comes down the front and then the rear at the back here. Look at that. So another secret is that I had to use this, I can't see, this is a TRF 419 suspension arm, and I'm using it backwards. But what I mean by backwards is that, you see these three holes here, these are actually for the stabilizers, and the hole at the front here, that's actually the suspension one. So, so I'm using this backward so I can use these holes. Otherwise, the suspension will be all the way out here. And if you place it all the way out there, it's too stiff. And Tamiya just don't make a suspension arm that's really ideal for drifting. But I wanted to keep using the Tamiya suspension arm because I bought these knuckles here. These are the knuckles from Eagle Racing as well. Is 8-degree KPI knuckle and 8-degree caster, and it looks fantastic. And also bought this aluminium. The knuckle, the C hub, and also bought the aluminium knuckles as well to fit. So with those C hub and knuckles, it has great steering angles. So this is like pretty much the maximum, otherwise it will touch this suspension. Yeah, so those were the two biggest things. Getting your suspension right, especially at the rear, because once I use these holes here at the rear, it becomes super soft, and also allow it to have much, better body roll as well at the rear. So I'm not using the stabilizer at the rear, but I'm using like the medium stabilizer at the front. What else? And I recently switched away from 10.5T to 15.5T Tamiya, and increase the gear ratio a bit more as well. I forgot what the gear ratio is. I think it's 68 per 18 teeth pinion. Anyway, that's really high. I'll go more into about because I wanted to reduce my final drive ratio, because with 10.5T the final drive is amplified by the counter steer gear, and it makes the rear way too fast at 10.5T. And that was one of the biggest breakthrough, was that I realized that 10.5T was way too much power and too hard to control. So once I switched to a lower motor and get the correct gear ratio, the car's way more controllable. Yeah, so that's one of the secrets. Another secret is getting the correct suspension arm adjustment you know, I'm using the wider setting here. If you, sorry, let's focus. There you go. If you could see, that's a suspension. You know, that would be the same as the C setting. This is a adjustable. You know, I'm running about 1 degree toe, and at the front as well I'm using the wide setting as well. So wide at the back ideally. Sorry, focus. You know, the wider track at the back really does help as well. For a long time I've been using narrow tire position at the back, and hasn't really been working for me. Go more into about that in details later. Anyway, without going on too much, yeah, tell me if you want to see more of this car, more of this TB-05. I can go into more details. You know, I'll open this up and make a proper video later. Yeah, till next time. See ya.